What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today we will play against the Houston Cougars, who are 6-1 overall, 4-0 in American Conference play. They're ranked number 8 in the country. St. Thomas is a pretty good squad too themselves, their only loss being to UConn at the very last second. But other than that, man, we have been taking care of business pretty well, man. And we are definitely in the thick of things. So checking out the conference standings for us right now, we are right in the pack of 4 teams vying to win the American West and qualify for the conference championship game. Houston's currently on top, 4-0. They're the only undefeated team left in the conference, at least in conference play. Then there's us, Tulane, and Memphis, all with only 1 loss so far. It has been insane thus far in the season, you know, and we are honestly we are in a tougher part of the conference, because if you look over to the east side, Eastern Carolina's winning and they're only 3-2. They're the only team above 500 on that side of the conference. UC is 4-4, UCF is 3-4, Connecticut's 3-5. Then Temple and USF might not even qualify for a bowl game. Actually, they definitely won't qualify for a bowl game unless a miracle happens. So this game's really important, man, for sure. With all that being said, if you're excited about today's game, make sure you smash that like button for me, as well as subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Let's go ahead and get this game in against the number 8 team in the land, in the Houston Cougars. Let's get it. So a huge game for us for sure, as we will start things off, you know, go to a little short pass to the right hand side, find Isaiah Thomas. That does end up going for a gain of 8 yards on the play. You know, nice little start for us for sure, but we got to start strong here, man. Huge game for us. Houston has a very dangerous offense, and you know, we're probably gonna have to keep up with these guys offensively and hope we get that one key stop. That's how we're going to get the job done today, as there's another good throw to Isaiah Thomas, left hand side for a gain of 9. Little second and short coming up here. Go to that ground game as well. Get the blocks we need, and we're up across the 50-yard line already. First down for the St. Thomas Tommies offense, as we're rocking and rolling early on. 2nd and 8. Brooks going over, finding Pablo Sanchez, the custom recruit, star athlete in baseball too, matter of fact, in all sports, if I say so myself. As we have a 3rd and short now, gotta convert. Coley gonna take that handoff up the middle, runs into his own lineman, but still doesn't matter. Finds the space he needs and a lot more, as we're moving this thing down the field, taking a lot of time off the clock as well, as there's Jamie Smith able to pick up the first down right there. It's a gain of 7 yards on that play. So now, a couple plays later, Brooks going to hand off to Lucas Coley. He's going to find his way up of 5 more yards. Pretty sure that was a horse collar tackle, but they never call that in these NCAA video games. So now we got to see if we can pick up this first down once again, man. A lot of hard work. Don't want to settle for free, as we nearly get into the end zone. We were stopped by the 1-yard line monster. So let's see if we can finish it off here. Brooks going in there, and he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tommies. And Brooks gets this thing underway. St. Thomas will strike first, as now we'll go ahead, switch things up with Houston now, ready to take the field for the very first time today. King is going to hand off to his running back, Tyrone Neal, who picks up 8 yards on that ball carry. As you know, the Houston offense, like I said, man, is a very talented bunch. A 90 overall offense, so we have our work cut out for us. Probably the biggest matchup of the day, because, you know, our secondary, you know, had a lot of turnover the last year or so. You know, a lot of new faces. Can Kevin Carter help orchestrate holding up in the back end? We have to give our guys a chance to win this ball game. As we got him in 3rd and 4, he tries to move up, and he slides right before the first down marker. So that means they do decide to punt the ball away. Surprised they didn't decide to go for it. And now it's St. Thomas football again. 1st and 10. Allen gonna make the catch, a gain of 6 yards on that play. keep that thing rolling. As now, 2nd and 4 coming up here. Brooks going to hand off again. He's going to get it to Coley. He's going to follow his blockers upfield for a gain of 13 yards. Offensive line doing a real good job. The scary part is it is made up of a bunch of freshmen and sophomores. This group is only going to get better as they're getting push at the line of scrimmage for sure. You love to see that. The entire starting lineup for that offensive line coming back next season. We're excited for it as we're continuing to move this ball upfield. 3rd and 2, going to rely on the run game. Brooks handing off to Lucas Coley. He gets stuffed in the backfield. Ryan Whitworth, 877 catch now coming in there and making the tackle for the Cougars. As we finish the first quarter of play, St. Thomas with a 7-0 lead. Let's see how long we can hold this D up. So since we had to punt the ball away, Houston is back out ready to start their next possession of the drive. As Tyrone Neal's going to break a couple of tackles. He's upfield taking Kevin Carter off for a ride and eventually is brought down. But man, that is an unseen amount of tackles being broken right there as Jason Miller makes the catch on the next play to pick up the first. As now, 1st and 10. King dropping back to pass. He's going to scramble upfield. He's very dangerous with his legs. He slides right in front of Jim Smith. Nearly takes his legs out, but he will bounce right back up. No problems for the big fella. As there's another broken tackle by Tyrone Neal. Matt Wade rushing in there to fill up the hole. But man, Tyrone Neal certainly running with some authority as we do get him to a 3rd and 10 couple plays later. Let's see if we can get the stop as the receiver moves into motion. Let's see what they do. King dropping back. Going to try to throw to the right-hand side. He finds Eric Hearn up the right sideline for a 20-yard gain. 1 first down away from getting into the red zone and potentially time this game up. This could be the run as Jim Smith comes from behind to save a touchdown-saving tackle. Tyrone Neal. We're getting to this guy, but he is doing a really good job of breaking tackles. And he could do it again. Neal, left-hand side. Smith catches him from behind again. A gain of 8 yards, however. Nice running by Tyrone Neal, man. Let's see if they go to him again. Definitely going to sell out with the run blitz as they throw right behind us. Jared Scott was there but did not react in time as Jason Miller ties this thing up for the Houston Cougars. But let's see how we can respond though after giving up that touchdown catch. Noah Brooks is in the shotgun ready to pass this thing off. He finds Tyreek Miller right up the seam. Nobody really covering him for him, at the line of scrimmage. Took advantage of it, got this first down. As we'll get another first down with IT and a quick 12-yard throw over to the star wide receiver, quickly approaching 1,000 yards. Love to see him get to that point as Brooks goes up the left-hand side on the read option, picking up 5 yards. Decent gain as Brooks only has a couple of carries so far. Let's see if that increases. Next play, Brooks blitz on the left-hand side. No problem, though, as Eric Garcia makes a man dance out of his pants. Touchdown, Tommies. Alex Garcia breaking ankles on the way to the end zone. We got the lead right back. Now let's see if we can extend it. Got to get a stop on D. King dropping back. Going to throw to the right-hand side. Finds Justin Gross for another near first down. As we got him to a 2nd and inches. King going to scramble again. Nobody there to account for this quarterback as Dale Garrison and Kevin Carter each having to come up in here and make the tackle eventually. Don't really want to see that. The run defense has been pretty atrocious, as this could be 6 points right here as Kevin Carter does come up in there and make the tackle. But the run defense has been atrocious, man. Just got to keep building up that front seven as there's another easy score for Tyrone Neal. His first touchdown of the day. Surprised it took that long for him to get into the end zone. Alright, so let's see how we can respond back, going back and forth in this game. Neither team giving up an inch as Jamie Smith takes it on the Wildcat. He gets the first down right upfield. Don't know why our quarterback was subbed out. That happens occasionally. Guess it might be a glitch as Pablo Sanchez makes that great catch and he's hit immediately, bounces right back up because he's a tough kid. Yeah, that must be a glitch or something because I don't do that manually. That must be happening automatically, as a great throw by Noah Brooks was wasted. Adrian Allen can't quite make the catch. And we're back at it again. 2nd and 10. Brooks going up the field to Damian Hudson the third. An insanely tight window. But Noah Brooks got it there though. 1st and 10 for the Tommies. As Brooks looking around. Gonna find Isaiah Thomas once again. He's already within 10 yards of the end zone. Let's see if we can knock some time off the clock though. Is now 2nd and goal. Brooks finds Hudson the third up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown Tommies, as David Hudson the third gives St. Thomas the lead going into the locker room. Second half is going to be coming very shortly. This could very well determine the American West Division, this game right here. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cut to about a minute into this third quarter, and St. Thomas is having the ball once again. Brooks will jump back, throw quickly to Lucas Coley as the pressure was barreling down on Noah Brooks. Still stays calm and makes a nice catch, or a nice play regardless, I should say. Brooks obviously not making the catches, as Brooks gonna throw short, finds Jamie Smith. He bounces off one wimpy tackler, moves forward for a gain of 5. 5-yard gain, 1st down Tommies. As we'll go to another play action here. Brooks dropping back. He finds Jamie Smith over the left-hand side. He picks up the 1st down. Not as quick, obviously, as Kajaye Boyd, but still has enough quickness for that fullback position in order to pick up the 1st down. As Coley makes another run up the middle. He makes some great cuts upfield. A gain of 14. You know, known for kind of airing it out here at St. Thomas, at least these new look Tommies, as that's deflected away. Mac Bergstrand able to make that play. Is now 2nd and 10. Brooks going to Coley. He picks up a tough run of 5 yards. Still falls forward. You have to imagine that's a lot to take down this hard running tailback. As we got to pick up this 1st down here. 3rd and 5. Brooks looking, finds Adrian Allen. We're just shy. 1 yard short of the 1st down marker. You already know we're going to go for it though. Only need 1 yard. Let's see if we can get it. It's a read option. Noah Brooks, he's got plenty of space. Pitches it to Lucas Coley. He's able to get out of bounds for a gain of 16 on the play. 1st down for the Tommies as the drives will continue. Let's see if we can make 7 points happen here as Lucas Coley does roll his way close to the 1st down marker. Will be marked just shy. But let's punch it in. 2nd and inches. Brooks looking, finds Hudson the third all by himself. He's in the end zone. Touchdown Tommies. St. Thomas opening things up on the number 8 team in the land. We now have a 2-score lead midway through the 3rd quarter. Let's see if we can get another stop here as King looking to scramble. He gets the 1st down just barely, as Jared Scott is there to greet him at the 1st down marker. Still lets him a little past him. The drive will remain a 1st and 10. And here comes another scramble. This time sliding in front of Billy Ewing. Not as much, only 5 yards. Gotta remember to contain this quarterback, man. We can't allow this quarterback to get outside the pocket because he will scramble if he doesn't like what he sees upfield. As they already at across the 50 in St. Thomas territory. Let's see if we can knock him back. No, we cannot. The blitz does not work whatsoever as Doug Curtis picking up 28 right there in the red zone. We're looking to make this a 1-score game. Can they complete it? As Tyrone Neal desperately wants that score for the Houston Cougars offense. Neal having himself quite a day, already with 145 yards on the ground. We are far from over too. As now King trying to throw up the middle. There's Dale Garrison ready to greet him. Could not complete the catch. But we do force them to settle for a field goal though. As St. Thomas will walk right back onto the football field. As they tried to cover the halfback screen. But we went the other direction though. Faked them out just a little bit. Tyreek Miller was ready to make that play. Gain of 22. As let's see if we can make one more play happen here. As IT, he's got some space. No one can catch him. He is gone. Touchdown, Tommies. And what a performance for Noah Brooks. His 4th touchdown pass of this game so far. Man was fighting for the starting job early on in the season, but he has done more than enough to garner that attention and a lot more, as that is just been a great day so far. For the St. Thomas offense, we're going into the final quarter of play, up by 3 possessions. Get your 4s up. Let's see if we can seal the deal against the number 8 team in the land. Let's get it. Alright, boys, welcome back to the 4th quarter of play, as King will drop back to pass. It's a throw to the right-hand side, and it's nearly intercepted. No one can make the tackle either, and right from the jump, the Cougars are going to get into the end zone off of a 67-yard touchdown. What could have potentially picked turns into 6 for the other team. But look at this. They're also going to go for 2 here. Try to make this a 10-point game. King gonna snap the ball to Tyrone Neal. He's got the edge cleared out, and he's in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. We're only up by 10 points. Houston is a team, man, that could score at any given moment, so we got to play hard all 4 quarters, as Damian Hudson does pick up the first down for his gain of 11 off of that little flat route. You love to see it. As now, a couple plays later, we're facing 3rd and 11, so we need a big play from Brooks. He's been able to deliver so far today. Brooks dropping back, trying to throw up the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. Trying to throw it through the tight window, but it just was not thrown hard enough. And so we have to go ahead and punt the ball back to Houston. Don't like doing that, as here comes the Cougars. They're looking to storm back in this final quarter of play. Tyrone Neal makes a great run up the field. Just being an absolute monster so far. This is that Season 1, Season 2 run. Defense right there is... Oh... Corey Johnson had the interception, but he dropped it. So now it's 3rd and 12. Just need a stop here. Nothing too cute. King makes an audible real quick, then snaps the ball. King looking, goes up the left side, and he gets pummeled by Corey Johnson, but not before Sean Cunningham can make his first catch of the day. Just a little miscommunication on that zone coverage. As here comes the Cougars, already in the red zone. They get it with this first down, courtesy of Doug Curtis, his 2nd catch of the day. And here comes the Houston Cougars, 1st and 10. King going to scramble. DJ Watson, he can't make the tackle in time. A slew of St. Thomas defenders does rally to make that play, as they look to make this a 3-point game. Can they make it happen? Maybe not on this play, as Nick McPherson gets his first carry of the game, gain of 5. But they'll line up to get to the line of scrimmage quickly. They want to punch it in real quick. King dropping back, throws to the left-hand side. It's caught, but they're going to mark him just an inch shy, and they're going to go for the touchdown. Got to do it when you're 1 inch short. Let's see what they do here. Hearn in motion. It's actually going to be a pass. King scrambling. Looking around, goes to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Trevor Lane finding the back of the end zone for his quarterback. And the thing for us is that we actually go 3 and out on our next possession. So here comes Houston. We may have a problem here as they pitch it out to the left-hand side. Tyrone Neal once again taking the pitch. It's a gain of 7. As now, Cunningham in motion. King dropping back. Throws it short once again. What his receiver does do the rest of the work is Jason Miller makes another catch for 11. As Houston steadily driving down the field, and that puts him in field goal range. The 10 toes down movement is strong with his young man, able to get both feet in bounds before going out of bounds, saving time off the clock. And now we need our boys to make a stand here after this run. 3rd and 3. This could potentially be the biggest play of this entire ball game. Can we make a stand? King dropping back. He's going to try to scramble left field. He's bottled up by DJ Watson, who gets him just short, and they settle for another field goal. And with 1 minute left, this game is all tied up. They're going to go ahead and kick it off to Jesus Shuttleworth. who's able to get some blocks. Can he get some space though? Down the sideline, brought out of bounds across the 50. But wait, there's a catch though. It's clipping by Corey Johnson, or Jared Scott I should say. And now we are on our own 11-yard line. What a devastating turn of events here, as Brooks gonna have to make it up for it. Gonna get to Isaiah Thomas immediately. Double coverage doesn't matter. Makes the throw anyways. Make a great catch as well by IT in contested territory. We'll go over the middle this time to Pablo Sanchez. He doesn't pick up the first down. We got to call a timeout. However, is now 2nd and 3. Brooks dropping back. Gonna throw up the middle to Isaiah Thomas. They're more than willing to back away. We will allow that. You know, they don't want to be beat deep, and that's understandable. We don't even need the touchdown right now. We just got to get close enough for a field goal. We have an All-American kicker in our back pocket. Just got to get it close enough for our guy to make an opportunity. As now, 3rd and inches. 27 seconds left. What do? We're going to pass again. Will thrown behind IT, but he's able to make the catch regardless. Does rob him of a few yards, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Couple of plays. Brooks throws to the sideline, finds IT, gets us the first down. Keep that thing rolling as we're desperately trying to get a little bit closer to the end zone. Brooks will throw to Adrian Allen. A short catch. He'll go ahead and take a timeout, and it all comes down to this. Can Pat Hampton make the game-winning field goal for the St. Thomas Tommies? The kick is up. It looks wide right. It's no good. Our All-American kicker chokes on one of the biggest stages of the entire year. We're about to go into overtime. So here we go. Overtime starting right now. St. Thomas will get the ball to start this first overtime period, as we're going to throw it to the left-hand side. Alex Garcia could not catch up to that ball. It was incomplete, of course. So we're going to mix things up. Let's run the ball once again. Coley is just a determined man, willing to do anything to win. Legally, of course. You know, not trying to get any NCAA violations. As now, 1st and 10. Brooks looking around, finds Jamie Scott. He gets lit up like a Christmas tree, but bounces like right back up. He's a hockey kid. He watches those hockey highlights. Let's see if we can punch it in, though, as Coley finds a little bit more running room. He's going to be marked just an inch shy. Regardless, if it's 4th and inches, we are going to go for it. I'm not trying to play conservative against a team that's favorited against us. As it will work out, we get the first down, just 1 yard short. The 1 yard line monster eating us up once again. Let's see if we can punch it in. No, and we do! Lucas Coley in the end zone. Touchdown, Tommies. All we need is a defensive stop. So let's go. Defense needs to step up here. If they don't, then we'll go to a 2nd overtime. And this could help us out pretty well, as there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be a false start on the offense. Houston is definitely crumbling right before our eyes right now. Is now 1st and 15 now. They try to run a halfback screen, and it's brought down. Looks like Kevin Carter and Antoine Black able to come up in there and make a play. As here we go, 2nd and 20. King dropping back, looking to throw his thing. It's nearly intercepted. Zach Bones had the right idea, was ready to take it back, but instead it's dropped. But it's 3rd and 20 coming up too. Just need to make one more play as we leave the seam wide open. Wow. So instead of a 4th and 20-ish, it's now 1st and goal. Can Kings get it into the end zone? He might be able to, as Buster Porter can't make the tackle. Andrew King is a very slippery quarterback, if I say so myself. So we'll go ahead, move to the 2nd overtime. Houston will start with the ball first this time around. King in the center, gonna drop back the throw. He's gonna try to throw it to the right-hand side. It's picked off. Kevin Carter going down the sideline. Can he end it right away? No, he cannot. But what an athletic grab by Kevin Carter. saving the game. Probably the biggest play in the entire day. As now it comes down to this. Houston needs a turnover desperately. Can they get it to happen? It's 3rd and 7. Going to be a quick throw to Tyreek Miller. Picks up the first down. Just get as close as we can if we can't get into the end zone, you know. Don't have to be too cute. As Coley will finish it off. End zone. Touchdown. Tommies. As Lucas Coley is going to walk it off. As your Tommies from St. Thomas University are going to pull the upset on number 8 team in the land in the Houston Cougars. Your final score, St. Thomas 48, Houston 42. And it will have a big implications in the American West Division. Let's get it. So checking out the scoring summary for these guys, and it was a game in which we were going back and forth for the majority of the game. However, in the 3rd quarter, we started to pull away, winning that one 14-3. Then Houston comes back with 18 unanswered points. I thought we were going to blow the game, but we were able to pull it out in double overtime, and I'm extremely proud of these guys for sure. Checking out the stats for our guys, and Noah Brooks had a field day out there on the football field. He was 371 yards and 4 touchdowns, doing it off of 33 for 41. We also got Lucas Coley going on the ground, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns as well, one of them being the game-winning score. Noah Brooks also got into the end zone, but he had -4 yards on the ground today. Receivers, there was a nice even spread with one exception. Isaiah Thomas carried this team, pulling a Greg Jennings once again and put the team on his back. He had 140 yards, 10 receptions, 1 touchdown. Damian Hudson also got into the end zone twice today. He had 4 catches for 36 yards. And then Alex Garcia, in his only catch of the entire game, also got into the end zone. It was for 37 yards. Defensively, it was an effort that was led by Corey Johnson. He had the most tackles today with 9. Kevin Carter deserves the game ball for sure today. He had 8 solo tackles, 3 of those were for a loss, 2 sacks, and an interception that helped seal the game against the number 8 team in the nation. You love to see that. We also got a sack from Dale Garrison as well. He got to this quarterback today for the St. Thomas Tommies. Great job by the defense. Couldn't do it without these guys. So after the game, we take the look at the top 25 polls as of this week. We still have 3 undefeated teams left in Arkansas, Miami, and Boise State. Penn State is up there at number 7 as well. Georgia up in the top 10. Florida falls to 12 following their loss to Georgia, as Houston also falls 6 spots following the loss to yours truly. But in the top 25 for the first time this season, we got St. Thomas. We finally are up in there at number 19 in the nation. Still feeling pretty disrespected, so we just got to go out there and continue to play with a reckless abandon. Also taking a look at the conference standings, and just as we suspected, we now have control over our destiny. We're currently on top of Houston, and we're on top of Memphis. Tulane also loses their previous conference game against Memphis, so they're now sitting at 2 losses. So all we gotta do, man, take care of business. We win against Memphis, we win against Tulane. It's plain and simple. We will be in the conference championship game. That's all we have to do. Meanwhile, on the east side, we could potentially have a rematch against UCF. They're currently at 3-2 right now, although we'll have to see what happens with the Cincinnati game. I think them and Eastern Carolina are the only 2 teams that could really challenge UCF for the Eastern Crown. Still goes to show that they're the weaker division, so if we can win the West, we can definitely win the conference and go from there. Speaking of Memphis, we will play Memphis in the very next episode. Kurt Herdstreak is going to rock with them. They are B's across the board, whereas we have a C, B minus C. I think we could win this game. We are very capable of taking care of business. We just got to play up to our potential like we did against Houston. Should be a really good one, man. So if you enjoy the content here on this channel, do me a favor and smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you happen to be new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, hoping that you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.